Good Brother Harrison.
Good brother historian, how are you today, sir?
I'm well, sir. Welcome back to our commentaries, reviews, whatever we like to call these. Commentary tracks are a thing, I suppose. But today we're doing The Adventures of Tartu. Be up on Wednesday. It's not Wednesday today, but it will appear on Wednesday. I know nothing. I know nothing at all about this movie. Care to fill us in?
Well, I've only seen this movie a couple of times before, but this is going to be a rather entertaining war movie. It's a spy action thriller filmed, I believe, in 1941, 1940. So this is basically, I think this is filmed before your lot got involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so several years before. And it is British.
Yep, it's a British-made film.
Would you technically call it a propaganda movie since it's made during the war?
Oh, definitely. This is definitely a propaganda film.
Okay.
But a propaganda film from the correct side, as it were, so to speak.
That would be a fun watch, actually. Like, some of the Nazi propaganda. Just see how they depict the Allies.
Yeah, I think YouTube might take issue with that, though.
That's probably the case. I mean, even if you are just watching it for historical reasons and you're not going, yeah, the Nazis, they're cool. But anyway.
Which they are not, by the way.
To be totally clear. Yes.
Screw the Nazis.
Indeed. Yeah, so I know literally nothing about this. I'm going in cold. I know the actor died quite young. He had
most actors nowadays, though.
Certainly most actors of that era. I don't think it was his fault. I think he had cancer or something. But yeah, he died in the early 50s or something. That was the extent of my research. So, shall we?
Veteran Golden Mare presents Robert Donat. Donut? Is that his name? Do not. Or don't? Not sure. In The Adventures of Tartu.
Do not catch cancer in the next decade, Robert. Sorry.
And the sound quality is kind of quiet on this film, I find. But it was a British film, and their films are kind of notorious for fluctuating audios. I remember watching one movie from the I think it was the 1980s. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, starring Sean Connery as the Green Knight, and Moff Tarkin himself, Peter Cushing.
Nice.
And the sound quality is they were quiet 1 minute and just blaring the next.
Peter Cushing would probably like it very much that you call him Moff Tarkin. He's probably some reputable stage actor. I don't know for sure, but most of those guys tend to be.
Have you ever seen any Peter Cushing films?
Honestly, not that I recall. Other than Star Wars, obviously.
Well, he was actually very good friends with Christopher Lee, who played Count Dooku. All the monsters. That
doesn't surprise me. Again, I think Christopher Lee would laugh his ass off at being known for Count Dooku.
Well, he's known as Count Dracula, mostly.
Right.
All right, so we have The Blitz.
Keep your chin up, mate.
Oh, time bomb in there. What's this? Oh, blimey, I came here for peace and quiet. Came to London in the Blitz for peace and quiet.
Good call, Debbie.
I honestly wonder if this is like a set, or whether or not they just went hey, there was a bomb just went off down there, let's go get some footage.
That's a very good question. You always wonder about the extras in this era, too.
Oh, there's a little rocking horse back there. So there's a delayed action bomb in what I assume to be a hospital.
Dirty play.
Well, keep in mind, most of the bombs back then were dumb fires, so to speak. You just drop them and hope they hit the target.
Yeah, that's true. The airstrikes were probably never terribly incisive, as in aimed at one target or whatever.
Well, they were. It's just more. I believe your 9th Air Force once boasted that they could hit a pickle barrel at 20,000 feet. That was in their target range in Nevada, not in the clouds over Europe.
I was gonna say, I bet that's not true.
Yeah. Kids in traction.
you ever have your tonsils out?
No, but God is distorted.
Well, that's what I'm doing to this fella. Taking out his tonsils gives him a sore throat, so he can't talk.
Why didn't you take him away first?
Well, he came to the hospital same as you and your sister. So we've got to do him here. That's only fair.
What, mister?
Now, Danny. Danny, you can help by keeping quiet.
Don't worry, Danny. If it goes off, you won't feel it.
Yeah, right.
The more I can listen.
Is there going to be any more noise?
Hopefully not.
So the kid can't see it's a bomb, obviously?
I think he knows it's a bomb. They're just trying to, like, calm him down.
Right.
It'd be kind of hard to defuse a bomb when there's a screaming child in the next room. I want to get out of here!
Indeed.
Fuse cap removed.
That's some brass balls on that nurse, though. She's perfectly able to get out of Dodge.
Time combination delayed action, Sandra, not trip.
Right. U-type mounting. Security pick.
Speaking of brass balls, this guy just straddling a 2,000-pound bomb.
Friends of mine, Danny. Telling them what I'm doing. Then if I do anything silly, they can tell the next man where I went wrong.
Why?
Start again, Danny. Still as a mouse. Removing pin. Pin removed. Detonator hasn't come away. This is the ticklish bit.
The ticklish bit.
Removing detonator.
To high heaven, we don't go boom.
Detonator removed.
So you're in the clear, right?
Okay, Sergeant.
Yep, it's now just a 2,000-pound hunk of lead.
Right.
Patient died.
Did you ever see Hurt Locker?
I saw it, but I didn't see it in its entirety.
Okay, yeah. Also about a bomb diffuser. Kind of made me think of it.
I got to the bit where Jeremy Wade had to found that one local kid in the Taliban / Al-Qaeda killed him and like stuffed a bomb in his body.
Oh yeah.
Like after that, like, oh no, I can't watch this bit anymore.
Yeah.
And speaking of Taliban and current world events,
boy, collapsed about 10 seconds after we left.
Yeah. 20 years, $1 trillion, and how many thousands of dead on both sides?
I think 2 trillion. Yeah,
$2 trillion.
The other day I saw a breakdown of like everything else that money could have bought instead of this pointless 20-year-old war.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All I gotta say. Well, this is what Vietnam feels like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that current war. Let's watch a war that actually ended well.
Right.
Ended well, I say.
Spoilers, jeez.
Of course the war ended well. We're not speaking German, aren't we? We are not speaking in the German accent, yeah?
I'm being an idiot with the spoiler stuff.
Your father was Colonel Lawrence Stevens. That's right, killed in 1916 in the war. Yes, before that, as a civilian...
I like to do that in history class sometimes. If they're talking about, like, the Battle of Hastings or something, I'll just, like, quietly whisper, spoilers, jeez.
Spent 2 years in Germany. The Berlin University. Chemical engineering, yes. Well, now, don't you think it's about time that we...
It's always with their little pencil-lined mustaches.
Yes.
All the rage in this time.
Well, Stevenson...
Making a comeback, I think.
Is it?
Seems to be. There's a lot of, like, 80s, like...
Oh, did you hear that?
What's that?
The Nazis are making poison gas in a new factory in Czechoslovakia.
Oh.
Now we want to know exactly what they're making.
Little hypocritical of noted poison gas proponent Winston Churchill.
Well, no, I don't think either side used poison gas during the war. Churchill wanted to, but his cabinet said, like, no, we're not going through that again. Second we use it, they'll use it, and it'll be the Somme all over again.
Yeah.
I'm afraid all I know about
bad look.
Picked up from 1 or 2 run weeks, perhaps. Don't you think I deserve a holiday?
A lot of the humor, like in these scripts for these movies we're watching, is just so understated and like quick and witty. Like you really have to be paying attention. It's like
humor.
People just don't talk like that anymore.
No, they do. Just a lot of people don't get it, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
It's a lost art.
Right.
Dry wit. Maggie Smith in Downton Abbey, wonderful dry wit there.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Maggie Smith, who can make you feel this tall with a facial expression.
Will you tidy up for me? Look at a mess I was.
You always leave your mother tidy up, don't you?
Yes, and she always does. A very bad thing, both of us. Well, take care of yourself. I'll turn up again before you know where you are. You could go.
This is like the scene you have when you're leaving your, like, spouse, but it's his mom. I guess that's so you can have a love interest later.
It's been a while since I've seen this movie, so...
Yeah.
So they're flying him from England into, say, Yugoslavia? Or no, Romania.
Hmm. Stock footage here, most likely?
Yep. Mm-hmm. He's now parachuting into Dacia.
Nice. Trajan would be proud. Then, of course, when they lost Dacia, they just carved out a piece of another province and renamed it Dacia. So we
lost it.
We still have Dacia.
Officially. Romanian oil fields. Are there actually? I guess that every time I think oil fields, I always think like Texas or
sure.
Arabia. I never think Europe for some reason.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think kind of towards Ukraine. It's very oil rich, and that's pretty close to Romania, isn't it? I think.
Caucasus, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The reasons that Germany invaded the Soviet Union.
Right.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills.
When all at once I saw a crowd.
Ah.
A host of golden daffodils.
Number 38, Travesty. 8 o'clock tonight.
The resistance.
Hmm.
Sharp suit.
Cigarette holder.
Yeah, Pink Panther style.
Believe me, madame, with me you have nothing to fear. I am discretion itself. Our love will be like a secret symphony. I am not as others, begging for garters, locks of hair. No, no. Just give me some simple little thing with nothing personal about it at all. You know, gold cigarette case, cufflinks, pearl stud, Rolls Royce. You know, just some simple little thing. How's that? How am I doing?
Grand. Romanian Iron Guard is a light. An officer, but not a gentleman.
How well I know them. You stay here in Romania, you'd make a very good living. Thank you very much.
Yes, some more of that stuff.
Jan Tartu.
Aha!
Enterprising chap, aren't I?
Jan Tartu. Man's 28.
By the way, what happened to the real guy?
Guy's a year older than I am, and he looks like
You fellas have been?
he's in his...
Here are young Tartu's papers.
People
looks way old.
people lived hard back then, man.
I know.
This passport describes you as a
I would have said like 35.
Yeah.
Am I all right as a Greek merchant?
You will be when
Everyone's just drinking and smoking constantly
you're all right.
from like age 10.
Cross into Hungary, everything's fixed for you. But once you cross the border into Hungary, you must destroy that Greek passport. Then present yourself to the German consul.
What was this character like a Jason Bourne, like Sherlock Holmes recurring thing, or was this a one-off? Do you know?
I think this might have been a one-off.
Okay.
Because Jan Tartu is his cover.
Struggle along on my own.
Yeah, yeah, but just giving him all these like James Bondish traits made me think maybe it was a.
I don't know. Maybe the guy who wrote about James Bond saw this movie and got inspired.
His address? 38. Right.
Ian Fleming, another good old Brit.
Who also wrote, to my surprise, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Seriously? Wow.
He did, yeah. Himself look as ragged as possible.
Yeah, right.
Who is there? Heidegger, what is it? What is it? Friend of the Reich, Dr. Müller? Yes, yes, yes. Please, please let me in. They're on my heels. Please, while you wait. All right, all right, all right.
Wearing a plaid black bathrobe.
Heck yeah.
Friend of the Reich, eh? Yes. I need proof of that. Proof. This. Romanian, huh? I ran the border. The Hungarian patrol would treat me no better than my own people if they thought. No. They tried. I left one with a broken jaw. Come with me. But if they should see me come here, they were on my heels. This house is German territory. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Your papers. Romanian Iron Guardian, hmm? Your rank, Division Battalion. Captain, 2nd Division, Bucharest Battalion. Who sent you here to me? Colonel von Vetter at your legation in Bucharest. You have his letter there. There's some nice things about you. But damaging to the Reich if it had fallen into the wrong hands. Strange he gave you such a letter to carry across 2 borders when he would have used the telephone. Maybe he thought the telephone unwise. Maybe. Sit down. Colonel Van Vetter, German legation.
Yeah.
Dr. Müller, Consul speaking. You know Colonel Van Vetter well? Oh, but of course, like a brother. All these months we worked together, hand in glove, shoulder to shoulder. You really think that is necessary? I do.
Laying it on a little thick here.
No, not in the least. I'm only worried that you should go to so much unnecessary trouble on my behalf.
Don't you worry about that. Where do you intend to go from here?
Well, Van Vetter thought I could be of use in one of the munition or chemical plants in Finland. He thought I could be of great use. They need skilled men. I am a skilled man. I'm a skilled chemist. My only wish is to serve the Führer. Van Vetter thought you could give me a Czechoslovakian visa and recommend me to the authorities in...
Okay, his believability is starting to break down a little.
Yes, Colonel Van Vetter. This is Heinrich Müller, Consul, Szeged, Hungary. Yes, Szeged. What? I can't hear you clearly. Oh, I'm sorry, Colonel, to get you out of bed, but this seems important. Yes, I have a man here, an escaped Iron Goddess, Jan Tartu. Did you give him a letter to deliver to me? Yes. He's here now. Oh. Then you did give him a letter. I'm sorry, Colonel. Yes, perhaps I should have rung you in the morning, but it seems so important. Are you sure, Colonel? I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, Colonel. I'm very sorry, Colonel. Do everything you can for him. Good. He's convinced. Great. Like Dr. Goebbels with a bilious attack. Well, let's wind up and get out of here.
Oh, clever.
Nice, nice.
Back in the day, we can do something that simple.
Right.
I heard somewhere that apparently back in like the early 1900s, like when telephones were just becoming the thing, farmers out in the prairies would connect them to their barbed wire, and no matter what number you rang, all the phones would ring at the same time. Sometimes you'd have like 40 people talking over each other.
That's awesome. I bet old timers back then were like, no, I don't want that in my house. thinking it's like listening to what you say or whatever.
Wow. Well, at least nowadays we know these things are listening to
Exactly.
us.
Yeah.
You'll have very little space to walk in at all. I'll be registered in half an hour. Hi, Hitler. Can you repair this, please, while I wait?
I hope so. You will bear with the efforts of an old man.
Old man? Oh, no women folk about in your old age. No family. Hmm. Well, I, too, wander lonely as a cloud.
That floats on high o'er vales and hills.
When all at once I saw a crowd.
A host of golden daffodils. We are alone here. Where are you from?
Wakefield, Bucharest.
Harrison, remember shoe repair?
I shall need help from the undercover.
There used to be one in my town, actually.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crap.
I hit that. I hit that. Check, Steve. In the name of the Reich, I arrest you.
Smacked him right out of the salute.
See what for?
Treason. What are you doing? Your papers.
Captain Jan Tartu, Iron Guard of Romania.
So, what are you doing here?
I've only just arrived in Pilsen. I needed a shoemaker.
You did, eh? Well, at least I shall never have to touch the feet of any more like you.
Take him out.
Brave man didn't blow his cover.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with you?
One has to admit they have a certain rat-like courage.
You will be drained from him till the last drop.
Good.
I see you have not yet registered. Go to police headquarters immediately.
Certainly, sir.
I hit that.
I hit that.
Permit for work, permit for food, permit for clothing, police identity card. It is an offense to lose them. Orderly. A room in the Panachek house. You will report to Inspector Fogel, who also lives there.
Inspector.
A foreman at the Skoda works?
Correct.
But that is ridiculous.
Ridiculous? What do you mean?
I am not an ordinary munition worker. Dr. Miller's letter tells you that. And I tell you, all my life I've worked at chemistry. It is not much, I ask not much. To serve the Fuhrer in the best way I can, that is only common sense, that is only reasonable. I am an expert, but an expert only at chemistry.
You will work where you're told. That is party orders.
I have only one wish, to serve the Fuhrer. Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler! Don't worry, Tartu. You'll have an easy time working with the Czechs. Every now and then, some of them try and interfere with production. Keep your eyes open, and you will be well rewarded. I can promise you that. That's all.
Thank you. Yes.
So I think we were chatting when they talked about it. Is he just on the recon mission, or is he supposed to disable the factory, or?
Yeah, he's supposed to blow it up.
I see.
He's got to find out where it is first.
Right.
Nice car.
Heck yeah.
Sound your horn.
Someone important?
General von Kreitzen, commandant of this area.
Heil Hitler.
This is Captain Tartu. He is billeted here.
We have no more room.
He will occupy your room. You will move into the kitchen. And be quick about it. I tell Inspector Vogel you're here, sir.
Do not bother to remove your things. I will take the kitchen.
The soldier
The
ordered.
soldier. I will take the responsibility.
That is very kind.
Not at all. If your room suited me, I should take it. Oh, yes. But it has no private entrance, and likewise no private exit. At the kitchen, there is a back door. Well, I am... Though I need hardly tell you, you've only to look at me. I am a man for the ladies. Or rather, the ladies are...
He's just oozing sleaze. He's living it up.
There's something very Bill Murray in this performance. It's
Very helpful, very encouraging.
like specifically Bill Murray is like Peter Venkman in Ghostbusters.
Oh, perhaps you have forgotten.
You're gonna hate me for saying this, but I have never seen Ghostbusters in its entirety.
It's probably the movie I've seen more than any other single movie. Yeah. You may be a little too young to be obsessed with it, like my generation is.
I know the theme song though. I can say that much.
Seriously, like for people my age, like it's the Bible of movies. Yeah.
Ah, Captain Tartu.
Hi, Hitler.
Hi, Hitler. They called me from headquarters. I'm to take you to the Skoda works. I'm at your service.
And I, it's yours.
Anna! Anna, check!
Ah.
Sorry, I don't know what you hear. Don't stand there flapping your tongue about. Answer me. Why haven't these boots been saddle soaked? Don't tell me you can't get any. Because I might very easily have some wrung out of your hide.
Maruska, wonderful. You're just as beautiful when you're angry as when you're pleased.
Thank you, Arthur. How charming.
Pardon, Captain Jan Tartu of the Romanian Iron Guard. The inspector omitted to introduce me. I can well understand. But I would go further than this. For me, your anger is not only beautiful, it is a burning flame. Itself a fitting symbol of the new order.
Really, Captain, your words are as fantastic as yourself.
Maruska, you having coffee with me this afternoon?
I'm sorry, Arthur.
Well, what about dinner then, tonight? There's a new orchestra at the casino.
My time is not entirely my own. Will you ask me again?
At least she clearly ain't interested in you.
Yeah, take a hint. I'm wearing this nice uniform and everything.
It'd be the Death's Head insignia on his hat.
Right.
Skulls and crossbones are a bit of a turn-off.
As elusive as she is desirable.
He rubs it in.
Who would not be a commoner?
My orders are to take you to the works. Are you ready?
Perfect. Fantastic.
What?
What she said about my clothes. Fantastic. So perhaps in this country they will seem a little strange. What do you think? For me, I must always be well dressed. You know, just a simple little suit. You think I should wear something else?
At the works, you'll get a uniform.
Good. I'm always at my best in a uniform. Good. Ready.
Getting a conquered population to build your war munitions, probably not the smartest idea.
Yeah, right. Can't see anything that'll go wrong there. Speaking of Concord, do you have both Pizza Hut and Domino's Pizza up there?
We had Pizza Hut up here, but the one location I know that was around here was shut down a couple years ago. But yeah, we have Domino's up here.
Okay. So there was a Pizza Hut down the road from my place of work, like one of the old school like classic red sombrero on the top. So it closed last year, and they replaced it with a Domino's recently, and they just painted the sombrero blue. I was like, that's weird flex there, Domino's.
What's going on here? You're making me hungry for pizza, and I
Sorry.
have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh no! Classic pizza.
Someone has been detected committing sabotage.
Uh-oh.
One of the reasons you shouldn't get a conquered population to make your gun, like war materials.
How do you trace it to the perpetrator?
One of them is a counterfeiter.
Dud.
Did you get it? Who made it? You realize what this means for you? Of course, if you have any accomplices here, whose names you might care to tell. Take her away.
She didn't rat out her friends.
Hopelessly stupid. None of them ever tell. How many shells went through?
About 600, sir.
Put them away. They're useless.
I'm afraid, sir, it's too late. They are gone.
Check every shell on this line before resuming production.
Yes, sir.
Incredibly time-consuming.
She'll be shot immediately.
Not gonna interrogate her? probably be the best.
This guy's super good at his job.
It's all right.
A favorite? Huh?
She lives at the house. The daughter of the Palatech woman.
Attractive? Oh, yes, very. But not to be compared with the others. There is something about a beautiful woman in a riding habit.
Captain, I think it would be a good thing for all concerned if I gave you some advice.
But please.
There is a rule, a strict rule, that party members should not fraternize with Czech women.
Then this morning, the commandant, he breaks the rule.
Forced me to be blunt.
He is the commandant. He can afford to do
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Keep off Marushka.
The rules are for thee.
You mean the commandant might be annoyed? Or perhaps the inspector? Well, Inspector, at least there's one less left to argue about.
I don't think the Germans would have done that. They would have questioned her.
Yeah, of course. Not stupid.
Well, they were, just not in that way.
Right.
You know, I remember watching an interrogation scene. Well, I say interrogation scene. It was more like a scene, just torture, from Anthropoid, Operation Anthropoid.
Oh.
But the assassination of what's his name? Dietrich Heinrich, highest-ranking German officer to be assassinated during the war.
Oh, no way. Yeah, I'm not
Starring
familiar.
Cillian Murphy. Movie starred Cillian Murphy and what's the guy's name? He played the guy in 50 Shades, I think.
Jamie Dornan?
And, yeah, him.
I like Cillian Murphy quite a lot.
Sorry I'm late, Mother. We're going to help you in a minute.
Just saw Jamie Dornan in a time travel flick called Synchronic. It was decent. Cool depictions of time travel. Very, very authentic looking.
FBI, open up!
How many women live in this house?
3.
Who are they?
Myself, my daughter, and Marushka Lanova, his daughter.
Are the other two in now?
Only my daughter. Marushka Lanova has not yet returned.
How long has your daughter been in?
May I be of assistance? Captain Jan Tartu, Romanian Iron Guard, now foreman of the Skoda Works. What has happened?
A German officer has been killed nearby in the Kesslerplatz a few minutes ago.
Murdered?
By some woman. She was seen running away.
Escaped?
So far. I ask you, how long has your daughter been in?
I don't know.
Ah, but I know. I will bring her down.
Am I reading Tartu's performance wrong here? Like, he just seems like he's taking nothing seriously.
Well, he's playing a
like,
doofus. So,
yeah,
there's something disarming about a doofus.
Yeah. You're like, oh, he's not a threat.
Yeah. It's always the quiet ones you have to look out for.
Oh.
Listen. Do as I tell you.
A German officer?
Yes, I've just heard about it.
What have you?
You can't seem to think you can do what you like, but we'll show you. Yes, yes.
You two stay with the woman.
I just realized that his swastika on his armband is asymmetrical.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Can't search your room. I'll show you if I can't search your room. You chicks have got to be taught to cooperate. An officer of the Reich has been murdered. And if you have a gun here, I...
Never mind, Romanian.
Do you think it was on purpose?
I don't know. I would imagine that
How long have you been in the house?
they didn't take very good care about stitching it.
That's right. I saw her. But she killed
Like, I wonder how authentic of costumes you could have, like, while the Nazis still existed, and, like, while the war was still going on, you know what I mean? Like,
Believable enough.
Came in
Yeah.
half an hour ago.
I'm certain of it. And now that I remember, Major, she had a funny look on her face.
I congratulate you, Captain. Your powers of discernment are remarkable. But your memory is faulty. Didn't you hear us say that this murder took place less than 15 minutes ago?
What? Are you sure?
Captain Tartu will never be a candidate for our military intelligence.
sick burn, bro.
All the same, don't you ever dare tell a member of the party that he can't search your home.
That's pretty slick, though.
Uh-huh.
I suggest you spend your first evening studying what's contained in those. Party program, behavior, future aims. Always interpreted by the Führer himself.
It will be an inspiration.
Anyone calls, I've gone to the council meeting at the bar house.
Yes, Inspector.
Heil Hitler.
The bar house. Me, he's gone drinking.
Which, if we recall from our Burgess Meredith film, is a very somber, well, at least for British men. No talking. It's a very sad experience.
You saved my life.
Please, this isn't Britain. This is Czechoslovakia?
Eastern Europe. I don't know.
I shall always owe you mine.
This Marushka, tell me something about her.
She boards here.
She seems a girl of means, of education.
Her father owned a big textile factory. My husband worked for him.
Is her father alive?
He and my husband are both dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But this intimacy with high-ranking German officers is rather a strange transfer of affections, isn't it?
Some women are loyal only to their own greed, Captain.
Yes, I will.
Oh.
Collaborators.
Not saying she's a gold digger.
Yes, up in her room.
Now?
Yes.
She's not messing with any brokes.
Performance, eh? Well, what can one do?
Uh-oh.
Come in.
Fräulein,
Captain Tartu.
never have I climbed stairs with greater anticipation.
I see you're incorrigible. Have a cigarette and give me one, will you?
Please.
Incorrigible is a fun thing to call people. I use that sometimes.
Thank you. Sit down, Captain.
Is it incorrigible or incorrigible?
Incorrigible.
To apologize, but it seems I owe you one.
I can hardly believe my ears. Not only beautiful, but unexpected. A woman of surprise. Is it too much? Too much?
Well, General von Reinsenbeek, Commandant,
I know.
he was telling me of the work of your Iron Guard in Romania.
Look at the size of her suite. That has to be the nicest boarding house in the city.
I think they just knocked out a couple of rooms and redid it.
Yeah, well.
Hereby I apologize.
And hereby I accept your apology. And what is more, I too can be generous. There was, I admit it, something in what you said. You are a woman of taste.
No, just bad temper before lunch.
No, a woman of taste.
Ah, she was hangry. All been there.
Yes.
But I see a doubt, a misgiving, a shadow in those eyes. I know, the pomade, yes. Never again do I soil myself with the pomade. From now on, it is an offense. Never shall it be said that Captain Tartu relied on the hair oil. No, you shall see me as I am. Almost.
Almost. Why not quite?
Oh, no, it is possible. We shall see.
What on earth is that?
For dinner.
Dinner? Watered milk and dried up cheese? Where's that veal
The
pasty?
butcher had no real things to say.
More one, you excuses. Get it out of here before I'm sick. What a way to live. Well, seems I shall have to go elsewhere for my dinner.
Will you give me the pleasure of taking you?
Why, yes. In fact, I rather hoped you'd ask me. Can I have half an hour to get dressed?
Nothing could be better.
Half hour to get dressed? It's light speed for some women I know.
It's true, yeah.
You know, no insult intended, ladies, but when some women say, "Oh, I'll be ready like that," you better get comfortable.
Dude, every time, like, I go somewhere with my mother and sister and my niece, sharing one bathroom, I'm like, get comfortable. We're leaving the house by noon if we're lucky.
You know, I remember this one time, my best friend and I, we had gone someplace with one of his sisters, and we were supposed to leave like right there and then, and his sister said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll just be a few minutes. Go to the car and sit there. I'll be right with you."
Yeah.
Half hour later, which is like, do you want to go in after, or should I?
Yeah, and she was probably rushing.
Yeah. He said, I also told him, like, look, either you go in there or I will, and I won't be gentle.
By a grinning audience.
This evening is not yet over.
Outside it is.
Yeah, when they say it's time to start getting ready, I'm like, I've got 2 more hours of video games. Then I'll start.
No offense, ladies, we're just having fun.
Of course, yeah. It's so much easier to be a guy. I say it all the time. Thank God I was born male. I would not have the time or patience to be a female in this society.
You've done a lot of talking.
Yeah, also we get to go to the bathroom wherever we want.
Point.
Oh, I'm gonna get smacked for that. I just know it.
Nancy, your little plot with Pavla.
Huh?
There was a whole pot full of veal paprika in the kitchen, and you knew it. And Pavla knew you knew it. I'm not such a fool as Captain Tartu must sometimes appear.
You may take me into the moonlight.
Have you seen anything else with Robert Donut?
Everything she knew.
Do not.
Who are you?
I don't think I have.
Okay. See what you did there.
You know, Peter's very
I'm just curious if he was primarily a comedy guy or if he was more of like a serious actor that can do both, kind of like a George Clooney type. Or
Who knows?
Yeah.
This is the only movie I've ever seen him in, so.
taking a chance on what's behind your eyes. Look at me. Will you do the same with me?
My country is being tortured to death. If I were to do anything to increase that suffering...
I'm here to help. You must believe that.
You want me to put you in touch with the underground?
As soon as possible.
Tomorrow. When you return from the works.
you know, that YouTube Premium is only like $5 a month. I might just get it already.
$5 a month. Oh, I prefer to buy something like one payment and done.
Yeah,
It's like
I understand that.
None of this monthly payments.
That's. I thought we were entering such a golden age of like picking whatever content you want, and like that's technically true, but like all the streaming services are like $10 to $15. So to have everything you want is like you're just paying for cable again. It's like,
Well, that's capitalism for you, I guess.
yeah.
And sometimes streaming service isn't even worth it because it only works when the internet's up.
Right.
At least with cable, your TV didn't go on the fritz every time there was a bad weather outside.
Right.
Our lives are...
I kind of want to just get physical media again. Like once I have more space, once I move.
You should see my one wall I have right here, just DVDs and books.
Nice.
And also VHS tapes. But the
Nice.
fact that I threw out my VHS machine a couple years ago because it stopped working.
Oh no! I still have
the heart. I don't have the heart to get rid of them.
I still have a working VCR. I bought it in 2005, and it's still running like a champ.
Oh, I just might send them to you then. Let's see, what do I have? I have Willow, Dr. Zhivago,
Nice.
Lord of the Rings, Gladiator. I have White Christmas. Oh, I do. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Amazing collection.
Cartoon starring Charlton Heston as a British officer.
Heck yeah.
It's one of the worst British accents you've ever heard. Like, it's up there with Dick Van Dyke. His Cockney accent.
Better or worse than when he played a Mexican?
No, Captain.
I haven't seen that one, so.
You never seen Touch of Evil? Oh, dude, it's great.
I know. I gotta see it.
It's really good.
What are you saying?
Orson Welles, man.
No, I don't know nothing really. Those fools at the house sent me up a dinner which was utterly uneatable, so I had to come out.
Oh, here's his love rival.
Romanian gallant here in the service.
Is it true, Nazi?
Partly my fault, partly the champagne.
Oh, lady, I'm desolate. I'd hoped it was my fault.
Really, Captain, you flatter yourself. Otto, let's find a table inside.
I gave you some pamphlets. Go and read them.
Darling, why couldn't you have been around when I was hard, hungry, and wanting to make myself
Shot with the cross right there as the shadow.
Oh, nice.
Darling, don't cry. No.
I've probably told you this before, but did you know that some of the shadows in Casablanca are painted on the walls?
That fool Otto.
I think you might have mentioned that, yeah.
Because Michael Curtiz just wanted them just so. Like, that was the only way to, do multiple takes, obviously, with the same light. Like,
I shouldn't have let him live that long.
I know, darling.
But Carl got his revenge today. Because I had Carl's own revolver. And he fell right in the gutter.
Revolver?
Right on his face in the field.
You killed him with an automatic, not a revolver.
that was the script saying one thing, and then the props department came up with something else, I think.
Yeah. So, did you ever see Sky Captain: The World of Tomorrow, starring Jude Law, Angelina Jolie, and Gwyneth Paltrow?
So I really like that movie.
Ah, well, there's one scene at the end of it where Jude Law's character, Sky Captain, gets knocked over, and he gets knocked over, and in one scene he's holding a .45 semi-automatic, and next minute you see his gun falling into a ravine, but it's turned into a revolver. 2 shots.
That was made by a first-time director, so that doesn't surprise me too terribly.
I really like that movie.
I do too. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I don't know if it's steampunk or Art Deco or what, but
Art Deco diesel punk, I believe.
Yeah, there you go. The only other things I've seen that remind me of it are the cartoon Tailspin and a particular level on Mario Kart 8.
Yeah? What is it? One moment, Lieutenant.
I know you've seen me. Turn me in. You must. It's your only chance.
And now he has to turn her in to keep his cover.
Right.
So, you young swine.
I failed. Others will carry on.
Keep her here.
Captain, the guard is certain that this Tartu here saw the girl pick up...
The door. It is open. May we have it thrown? Shut it. Thank you. Yes, it was Pavla Palajet. She had that bag in her hand.
More steel filing.
To burn out more motives.
Yes.
Why didn't you say so out there?
But, Lieutenant, isn't it obvious? Oh, Captain, surely you understand. But it is so plain. Already I have made friends among the Czechs. They begin to trust me. The work that I was sent here to do, it will go on. But these Czechs were never to suspect that it was their new friend, Captain Tartu, who gave this girl away. Well, surely now, Captain, a man of your intelligence must see.
Yes, of course. Quite right. Good work, Captain.
This won't be made public, I hope?
Of course not. What do you take me for? Start your machines again. Have the girls shot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Tartu. Please. You seem very quick-witted for a Romanian.
Oh, well, as I told them when I first came here, but not all are as quick as you, even in the party. I am not an ordinary munition worker. No, no. I'm a graduate chemist.
Is that so? Chemist, huh?
Chemist.
Fair, I will see what can be done.
So what did you say there? I didn't catch any of that, obviously.
I was just thinking that that's kind of an issue with his plan, is that like he vacillates between essentially pretending to be this complete bimbo and like obviously showing his intelligence, like he did in The Office just then.
Mm-hmm. And he couldn't save her.
Good afternoon. How's your headache?
Did his damnedest.
I didn't sleep a wink all night. But don't tell me I have to wait, because I made an appointment early this morning. Dr. Novotny will see you now.
Don't speak Czech. Whatever that is.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Come in.
Please sit down.
Well, Marushka, I understand you spent yesterday with the Commandant again. Anything to tell us?
Nothing yet. Every time I brought up the subject of the new aerodrome, he avoided it, very obviously.
Then why call a meeting?
I wanted to speak to the council because I feel I have something much more important. It concerns a man named Tartu, Jan Tartu.
Tartu?
Then you know him?
We know he's living in the Palachik house.
Yes. And he's a friend, Dr. Novak. Yesterday when they came to see Pavla, he hit the gun, saved her life. He's on a very important mission. He wants to contact the underground.
You didn't tell him about us.
Well, no, naturally not. I only obey orders. But I want permission to bring him here.
What makes you so sure of him, Marushka?
I told you. He saved Pavla's life. Oh, yes. He mentioned Peter Valek. And then, well, being so much of the other kind, I'm not entirely insensible to honesty and sincerity when I do meet it.
Did you know Peter Valek was executed yesterday?
No.
When did you last see Pavla Palachik?
Morning.
This afternoon, she was shot.
Oh dear.
Tell Marushka how Pavla was discovered.
The foreman came into the head officer. He said he wanted to report her in private.
Why?
He said he was gaining the confidence of certain Czechs, but the work that he was sent to do was going forward, and that it would spoil his plans if it was known that he had reported her.
What was the foreman's name?
Jan Tartu.
Oh no!
That's all, you know.
I might just as well have killed her myself.
You were caught by the old...
Oh dear.
He pretended to save Pavla in order to get at the rest of us.
I'll do anything to see him dead. Anything.
It would be excellent to have him out of the way.
We must be careful. They are taking hostages. From now on, any more killing...
Circumstances.
Yeah.
200 even.
Not gonna sweet talk your way out of this one, buddy boy.
If that is so, forgive my putting it bluntly. Are we wise to trust this case to someone who has already allowed her sex to influence her judgment?
I have known Marushka Kalanova since she was born. The mistake she has made over this man will make her more careful from now on. Besides, you are on pretty intimate terms with him.
I can do anything I like with him.
Very useful, that. The virtue of necessity.
You can trust me absolutely to eliminate Captain Tartu.
Oh my god.
Gonna send her to kill him.
Yep.
Oh boy.
He'll kill you, It'll be easy. It leads to the kitchen. And I'll I won't take your knife. No. Novotny has just told us. For every Nazi killed, 200 Czechs will die. I would give myself up, but it wouldn't do any good, darling. The race that leads you from them doesn't feel safe unless it's 200 to 1. No, it must be done some other way. Novotny asked me how I was going to do it. I said I didn't know. I didn't then. I do now. He was to be done away with by one of his own kind. One sneaking coward destroys another, Anna, and nobody the wiser. I'll be back.
Gonna get the German captain to kill him.
Right.
Yes.
Certainly got motivation to hate him.
Well, let me get my breath. And have a look round. This is a very restful room, Arthur.
Not sent from home.
I bet this didn't come from home.
That? Oh, that came from the finest art collection at Pils.
Borrowed for the duration.
Yes, of my life.
Oh, the stolen art, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
Monuments Men.
To your being here.
Man, I somehow didn't see that. I got so excited by it when I saw the trailer, but still haven't
You
seen
didn't
it.
see Monuments Men.
I have not.
It's kind of strange hearing Kate Blanchett speak with a French accent.
I bet. I like her a lot. I mean, she's great, obviously, but yeah.
I need it bad.
I've only seen her in Monuments Men and Lord of the Rings
Oh,
and
okay.
The Hobbits.
Always, Pushka. In any way.
You know I want to get back with my family owned after the war.
I know, darling, but that's something I
And I know you have a party career in mind. Obviously, a man of your ability doesn't expect from
This guy is such a Twitter reply guy. He's such a simp.
Land ahead, that is.
Yes. Beta male if ever we saw one.
Posting his credit card number in her replies.
What's he?
I'm sure of it.
Uh-oh. She just ousted him without realizing it.
The infinite fool, Marushka. But you must be careful. He's of the Romanian Iron Guard. The party still needs their help. He came with credentials.
On God. I doubt he even comes from Romania.
No? What makes you think that?
I don't know. There's an underground group here of some sort working against the Reich, isn't there?
Yes, go on.
Well, last night at the casino, he hinted he was trying to contact them to get their help.
Help? For what?
Otto, when a man wants the help of an underground movement, he can't do for the good of the Reich.
Yes.
Now, I didn't see anything last night he really. That was why I was so easy with him. I wanted to see if he'd mentioned to me again this morning.
Well, did he?
Just as I was coming out of my room. He suggested that this girl in the house, this traveler. Oh, yes. I understand she was shot today. Sabotage where she works or something.
Yes, but never mind about her.
All right. He practically said he knew I was her friend, and that we could do something for him with the underground, or whatever it is they call themselves.
Oh, this is serious. Well, we can easily prove it about him.
How?
Call the Gestapo and tell them to check up on him.
No, Otto.
Huh?
Not when we can get all the credit ourselves.
Yes, but how?
Oh, my darling, it's so simple. You can use this, can't you?
Yes, but I've got to be sure.
All it needs is some little meeting, such as in the garden last night. Only you're behind a hedge to hear for yourself.
And what?
I scream, you shoot. You and I are both there to testify. An enemy of the Reich.
I like this devious Lady Macbeth routine.
I see.
I get what I want.
As Empress Livia was depicted in I, Claudius, of course.
Very clever, Marushka.
I'm still waiting for your review of that, by the way.
Man, I got to. Just too many.
I'm also still waiting for your next few episodes of your Star Trek review show. I mean, how long has it been? A year now?
It's been probably about a year. Yeah, I did Code of Honor and it just like broke me.
Oh, you mean with the African episode?
Dude, it was so bad.
Look, trust me. Just muscle through season 1. It gets far better after that. I promise.
They just bought a bunch of like genie costumes from the Spirit Halloween shop and just called it good.
That man has an abnormally small head. I hope you saw that.
I didn't.
I mean, look. He's got broad shoulders, tiny little head.
I'm sorry to be late, but it's
insert the joke from Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice, right?
Ugh.
There.
Are you there?
That's another movie I've never seen, actually.
There's a shrunken voodoo head joke at the end.
I know. Isn't I know Winona Ryder was in that movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't she like 16 when she filmed it?
The movie was 88. She was probably early 20s. Can't confirm that, but actually, I have Google right here.
Well, I didn't tell you last night. But I'm not a member of this underground group myself. Frankly, I don't think they're ready
Let's
to
see.
touch me yet.
Okay, born in 71, she would have been 17. And when it was released, she'd have been 17, probably 16 when filming. So yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, so I was right.
Yeah.
I have to be very careful.
Oh, I realize that. But it's more important than ever now. Things are coming to a head. I'm being transferred to the new guest.
She is the best part of Stranger Things, in my opinion.
But I work at
I don't doubt that.
You know that, don't you?
Of course. Of course.
So just let's enjoy being together.
Yes. Would you like to see?
Over there? Shall we?
Just to prove I found time to think of you as something more than an accomplice. Just looked as if it was waiting to be brought for you.
In the biz, this is known as dramatic irony. We know the plots, but he is utterly oblivious.
Much better. I've always liked that tune. Mm-hmm.
They're German.
Yes, written years ago. That sort of music's universal.
Strange. They tell me that's one of the Führer's favorite waltzes.
Oh. Well, if that music could speak, I'm sure it would object.
That's with the music of Richard Wagner.
Oh dear.
In your country, do they hate Hitler as much as we do here?
Well, I don't know that we spend a lot of time hating him. After all, most of us are working 24 hours a day to get rid of him.
I like to hear you say that. Tell me more of what you're doing to get rid of him. I want to hear. I want to hear it from you.
All officers, report to me.
Trouble, I'm afraid. Don't worry.
Attention! Attention, all chicks! I order the commandant of this area, owing to the illegal and treacherous behavior among certain disruptive Czech elements of the local population, all chicks will be examined for their passes, other papers, and concealed weapons. On the word of command, all chicks will collect in the center of the floor. Attention! Chicks, march!
Oh no! It's like the beginning of Skyrim. That one guy tries to book it.
Take him away.
is this the new secret poison gas laboratory?
Where is the gas plant? It's built inside the hill. Walk through the farm.
Looks like a lovely chateau.
Now it looks like something out of Wolfenstein.
Yeah, right? And the roof looks like Santa Barbara, California.
Put your personal effects and valuables in here. You can't take anything in there. Your number is 82. Thank you. Is that everything? Everything. Type in. Oh, yes. Take him to Dr. Willendorf. First level. Dr. Willendorf is expecting you. It is an honor.
This way, please.
What is wrong? You have forgotten something. Forgotten? Electric ray.
It says you have some steel on you.
Mister? Me? The key. I hate to part with it. I only met her yesterday.
Oh, so it's one of those things, huh?
Lovely thing. Most hospitable. She lives with a younger sister.
Sister, pretty.
Oh, from top to toe.
She's attached.
Yes.
Why are all the Nazis so horny in this movie?
He's going to cry.
Because they're the bad guys.
All right. See you later, huh?
Guard it with your life.
This way, please.
Alright, so we can't take anything metal to the front entrance.
If
Indeed.
there's an air raid alarm, follow the sign. Wait here, I'll find Dr. Willendorf.
Liegen, alarm.
Dr. Willendorf? Captain Tartu, Dr. Willendorf. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler.
Come with me.
I like when they salute and they're so close to each other, they're like, their arm is like almost going over the other shoulder.
My new chemist.
That'd be a good gag in there.
Captain von Felix.
Ah.
Aha.
What are you waiting for?
Only to serve the Fuhrer. Heil Hitler. Tartu. Gas retorts. 4 of them. To my own specifications.
Something out of Wolfenstein.
Totally.
To know your business, my friend. We are running an emergency.
This elevator also has some strong Willy Wonka energy.
You have worked with petroleum concentrate? Oh, yes.
I noticed your Discord icon is Willy Wonka holding a gun. What'd you do that for?
I thought it was funny.
Are we sure this is the same hillside we saw earlier? This looks like it's close to a mountain.
It's like a Harry Potter tent logic.
TARDIS logic. It's bigger on the inside.
Right.
Are they filled on another level?
Like the backpack of every RPG character ever. You get something about this big, and you can carry a whole suit of armor in it.
Yes. Have you ever seen Epic NPC Man by Viva La Dirt League?
I have, yeah.
Yeah,
Not all of them. But,
those guys are great.
They are hilarious.
Yeah.
And here, I don't speak math.
Right. Ah, he did get to use his chemist skills.
Almost inconceivable in its deadliness. And it will be put to good use. I would like you to come 1 hour earlier in the morning, please. Certainly. So tomorrow we shall be running final tests, and I shall need your assistance. Final test? You're not ready with
Final
your
test?
first shipment, are you? 2 weeks.
Gonna test it on live specimens?
Tomorrow night they will be loading it onto the trucks. And
The only place where the Germans actually used poison gas was, like, Auschwitz and Dachau and the death camps. They didn't, surprising, why didn't they use poison gas shells?
That's a very good question. It certainly wasn't scruples.
I mean, I know for the fact that Mussolini used it in Ethiopia and in Libya, but why not the Germans? Why didn't they use it in their attacks?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Are you familiar with the television series Fargo?
No, I am not.
Okay. There's a wonderful character in the 4th season that claims to be carrying around Mussolini's teeth in a little Altoids box.
Oh, my damn cold. Unexpectedly to take her to dinner. She told me to tell you that only that could keep her from seeing me tonight.
Where did they go? Do you know?
No.
Is there no way at all that I can contact her?
No.
Can't you get a message through to her?
No.
Look here, I've got to do something tonight. Take any chance. Can't you help?
I can get you some supper.
She still thinks that he's a German double agent.
Right. You think back in the 40s, like, guys like grabbed ladies like that to talk to them all the time like they did the movies? Probably not,
No.
right? Yeah. He's done it at least 3 times in this movie.
Not for brandy, sir?
Brandy, how much have I been swindled? I want to get out of this slop.
Yes, sir.
Who asked for that? Give me another brandy, quick. You seem a pleasant enough sort of fellow.
He's drunk.
How about letting me buy you a drink?
Thank you.
Why not?
This is my limit for this evening. Thank you all the same. Brandy, sir.
Sir, you chicks think yourselves pretty smart, don't you? Won't fraternize. Waiting for the hour and you're going to rise up and throw it out, eh? Well, who's going to lead you? Tell me that. Some of those amateur heroes of yours that you've got hidden away in that underground army? All right, don't talk. But they are not going to lead you, I can tell you that. Why? Because they won't be able to rise out of the graves. That's why. I know 6 of the rats. We're going to be smoked out by the end of the week. 6. The Gestapo's got their names and everything. Do you know why I know? Because I happen to be. Well, maybe I'm talking too much. Hey, you. Another brandy, quick.
Come in, sir.
There's plenty of things I can tell you. Plenty of things.
Uh-oh. He found the underground, just, not in the way that he intended.
Right. So his little performance there was to smoke them out.
Get their attention, basically.
Right.
Frankly, I think he's lucky that they didn't just shoot him.
Seriously, like, it was a bit of a gamble.
Those are some big wine barrels in the back.
Yeah. You know those Euros.
I love them to some wine.
Indeed.
I don't understand the appeal of it. To me, it's just... I've only had one drink, and it tastes like rancid grape juice.
I often like things that were cooked with wine, but as a beverage, yeah, no interest. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not what it looks like.
Tonight you said you knew several names of Czechs on the Gestapo's list.
Yes.
We want to know who they are.
Believe me, I don't know them. I only talk like that in the last hope of making contact with the underground. And I think I have. Haven't I?
Supposing you have.
I'm a British secret agent, gentlemen. I need your help desperately.
We need more proof than merely your word for it.
But that's all I can give. No, Peter Valek. He was about to put me in touch with you when they caught him. My job is a very big one. I'm here to wreck their new gas plant. I'm working there now, but I must have help. Chemicals, a place to make pocket bombs, men to help make them.
Tonight. Now. They're shipping the first batch of gas tomorrow.
The train, then.
You must believe me. You think I'd be mad enough to take this chance if the situation wasn't of the great...
One moment.
I feel like I believe this man.
Bombed on the paratrooper.
He went from drunk as a skunk to completely sober. He's dropped his Romanian persona. This feels very authentic to me. I don't know.
If you ever erect a monument to Czech patriotism, that girl's name should be carved in letters as high...
Grant you that. What is your real name?
Captain Terence Stevenson, Royal Engineers, now detached for special work with military intelligence.
British swine!
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's there. The Gestapo, I take it.
Correct.
Fuck! Fuck!
It's not a nice sensation for a man to realize he's bungled his job.
Your little display at the bar was slightly obvious.
Slightly obvious? Wouldn't it have been more obvious if he'd been wearing bells and whistles?
God damn it.
Well...
We do these things quickly. No formalities. Gas gun shut at the base of the neck.
Well, shall we carry on?
Tell Hoover to get things ready. If you care to write a message to your family or anything, over there.
Well, he's still got a gun on him.
Very kind of you.
Oh, I thought his hands were bound, but I guess they're not.
It will go through the decoding office, so don't try any tricks. Having a difficult time, huh?
Isn't easy. First time I've written this kind of letter. Once is enough.
First time I've written, I was assassinated by the Gestapo.
Dear Terry, I'm sorry I have messed things up. Please let my mother know. I'm sure you will be tactful. Give her my dear love. To you and all friends, all the best. Sorry to miss the victory. Finch. Yours, Terence Stevenson.
That's it.
And just gonna drink themselves silly.
Yeah.
I suppose you realize this is all quite futile. You can do your work with me, but you'll have to do it with the next, and the next. And no matter how long it takes, the whole civilized world will keep on coming at you. Coming at you and coming again. You know that?
Why, you...
Wait, Nestor! You made a brilliant effort to contact the underground. Congratulations. You have...
Wait, what?
You son of a bitch.
Oh my god!
This is your vetting process, huh?
What, that was all their test?
By Jove.
It's the second time I've said that.
I'm sorry we had to be so strenuous.
I'd have decked that motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Who, the guy who decked him earlier, or this old guy?
Both.
Look here, have you got anything besides beer here?
Peter, some wine for all of us. Doctor, we mustn't waste the gigantic undertaking.
Like, this is not a funny episode of Candid Camera. I'm sorry.
A place to work. Watch mechanism for timing
Yes,
device.
I know. Get Urban. Either at my office or his house. All the help we can give you, you shall have.
Isn't that Dr. Novotny, the dentist?
I think it was earlier in the film.
Yeah.
Now, if I were the one planning this, I would have two plans. Main plan, try to blow up the factory from the inside out, but if that doesn't work, blow up every single railroad leading around that area just to make sure they can move the stuff.
There you go.
Little car I've ever seen.
Oh, we learned something, eh?
And maybe the bridges, if there are any. I told you earlier off screen that
Yeah.
I'm making a baby shower gift for my sister, and the second we're done here, I gotta go downstairs and punch the rest of these holes.
Oh, man.
One at a bloody time with this thing.
When's the baby shower?
Saturday. And the baby's due on the 1st of September.
Nice.
Or any moment. Who knows? I might be an uncle right now.
Right.
Have you any use
Premature congrats.
Yeah. All I know is that I'm going to spoil this kid rotten to the core.
Heck yeah.
There's nothing you can do, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, Hannah.
Do they know boy or girl?
No idea.
Okay.
At least I don't know. Oh crud. Hey. See.
Same old sabotage. Tonight, we use this together. Aha.
Ah, clever bastard.
Ah, Marushka. Marushka, good. Come. Come in here.
So serious, Otto?
Serious? Wait till I put through call and we'll see.
Bugger.
Hello? Inspector Vogel speaking, Division A2. Get me Colonel von Vetter, German Legation, Bucharest. Yes, that's it.
What is this little drama all about?
When I got to headquarters this morning, I heard that Tartu is now working at the new gas factory.
Yes, he did mention.
You know he didn't come home last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, this is all too dangerous. We can't wait now. If anything happened, and it was found out that you and I were suspicious and hadn't reported him, why?
Well, why this call to Bucharest?
I inquired about his credentials at headquarters. He came with a letter from the consul at Szeged and was supposed to have been sent to him by von Vetter in Bucharest. I'm going to that source now.
You really think you need?
Yes.
Bugger.
Hello? Yes? I'm waiting.
You mean he really is a secret agent?
Made a terrible mistake.
Still waiting.
An Inspector Vogel in Troxum. Von Vetter speaking. Tartu? That's impossible. Tartu has been dead over 6 months.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh
I
shit.
thought his papers were forged. That's why I checked with you, Colonel. Yes. He'll be dealt with at once. Thank you, Colonel. Yes? Hi, Hitler.
Forgot the salute.
That was such a chipper Heil Hitler.
You don't seem very pleased.
Hi, Hitler!
Of course I'm pleased. Don't know what all the excitement about. I told you he was a spy, and now you find it out for yourself.
Yes. But now he's working at the gas factory. I must have him arrested. At once. Hello?
Lady, shank him now.
You thought about this doing us a bit of good? It will. I don't believe in waiting. Not for a moment. Hello?
Otto,
Huh?
don't you remember what I said when I was in here last?
Oh man.
Oh, come.
S-
Can't control.
Simping ain't easy, is it?
You men, you're all alike. First it's me, and it's your future.
Same thing, Marushka. You're in my future. This won't take long.
Don't be too sure. I'm not used to being treated like this. Your telephone call can wait.
Emergency. First time in my...
Finally!
Uh-oh. What's you gonna do with that statue?
Anna! Anna!
Well, that's the back of his skull gone.
Better hope so. If she
Hit him
only,
again just to make sure.
yeah, if she only knocked him out, he's gonna be awake in 30 seconds.
Oh, don't stop until you see brains.
Yes, exactly.
Now, we've got to save him.
Actually, man, you have to clean up the carpet then, and, maybe better just to knock him out and strangle him, or break his neck or something.
Right.
But look at me trying to figure out how to just get rid of him.
He can only die once. That is a pity.
He's,
We shan't be safe here now. Go to Dr. Novotny and tell him I'll report to him as soon as possible.
What, did that kill him?
An inspector was calling the
heavy
heavy
object at the base of the skull?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hard enough. Either broke his neck or stove it in.
Right.
There was no answer. You'd better report it.
Right, time to abandon house.
Have you got a permit?
No, but it's very urgent.
Have you got a permit?
No, but I think we must get in.
All right, then they're in.
Well, Fräulein.
Hello, Lieutenant. Could I
Oh,
possibly speak to
bugger.
a friend of mine? He
It's
said
hitting
he
the
works
fan
here.
now.
He isn't lying.
Well, give me his name, I'll see whether he is or not.
Young Tartu.
Tartu?
Just think of the best-looking man in the place. I'm not counting yourself.
Huh, Tartu. He certainly wasn't lying about you, Fräulein. Was he telling the truth about your sister? Didn't he mention me? Lieutenant Krantz.
Oh, yes. So you're Lieutenant Krantz, of
Ah,
course.
brother.
Lieutenant, couldn't I speak to Jan?
These Nazis are all so horny.
This is an infraction of
No.
the rules during working hours.
Oh, but you can manage it, yes? For me.
All right.
I have no idea who you are, but yes, just go get him.
For your sister, huh? There, to the center. And don't be too long. Oh, yes, thanks. Well, little one.
Hello. Jan, discovered. Vogel called one there in Bucharest.
When?
Just now. You've got to get out of here. They'll be coming in a minute. Not Vogel. Anything can happen. Or better call him the Gestapo, anything. Jan, darling, you've got to be second.
I can't.
Jan.
I can't. Marushka, now listen carefully. Get to Dr. Novotny and tell him what's happened. All plans are off. I'm going to plant the bombs now as soon as I can, to understand. And if possible, get Lester and the car along that road right away.
Oh, darling, no.
Is that quite clear?
Oh, yes, but Jan, but in time.
Go ahead then, quickly.
Oh, Jan, I can't leave you.
Do as I tell you. Don't come here bothering me again. Be off now. Go on. Off you get.
Another quarrel, huh?
You have to put them in their place now and then.
You know, Hitler actually survived something like 30 attempts on his life during the war.
30? Really?
Something like an obscenely high number. Like, you'd think one of them would have got him.
From his own men, mostly?
Oh, his men, our side, Soviets. There was one attempt I know about where some German generals, some British-made explosives they had captured, and put it on his plane.
Really?
And it didn't go off because the cargo hold of the plane wasn't pressurized, so it actually froze the fuse down. Froze the fuse in place.
Whoa. Yeah, I only knew about the really famous one with the Tom Cruise movie with the suitcase bomb under the table or whatever.
Operation Valkyrie.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Stalin was such a paranoid psycho. I don't know if people were coming for Stalin also, but must have assumed they were.
Get Tartu the Romanian. He's a spy. You watch the left.
Oh.
Tartu, yeah.
Oh, that's his cover blown.
Yeah.
Yes, Tartu?
Hang on, that German's wearing a monocle. Bugger.
What one uppercut? That man's asleep.
I'm a couple seconds behind you, but alright.
Sent him to the Shadow Realm with like a 5-inch punch.
These explosives better be packing like the mother, father, and big brother of all banks.
This ending sequence is so cool. It reminds me of like the end of GoldenEye.
Uh-oh. You got him from that distance with a pistol? That man is a sniper.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
Zilly sidestep's got him nothing on him.
Think we had some weird sped up footage there for a second?
Yeah.
We're going to like Laurel and Hardy comedy style editing here towards the end.
That 40s style editing.
Yeah. I generally really like this final sequence, though. Cool location.
Mm-hmm.
Given what a massive pain in the ass it was to move the camera in this time period, like all the quick action cuts, really awesome, really awesome.
Right, he set the bombs. Now you got to get out of there.
This man has the deadliest right hand since Mike Tyson. Oh, Indiana Jones it through the door? Yeah!
Uh-oh. Run, boy, run! And he makes it through the doors. And there she goes, Kaplawi. Hopefully. And... Oh, for bombs that are only about that big, they pack a punch.
The roof is on fire.
So it must be those pocket nukes from Fallout.
Yeah.
Penalty of death, all checks found.
Seems excessive.
Just to prove how dastardly the Nazis are.
Right.
That's got to be captured German footage right there.
We are operating tonight. Servicing and warming up. How long have you got? Less than 20 minutes. Now, if we have to go as planned, we must get up there and watch our chance. The dawn is with us.
Are you all ready?
Yeah, darling, I can't come with you. You'll always be mine.
I order you to leave the country in good hands.
Doctor.
Please, we must get started.
Well, Doctor...
We're gonna go hijack a plane.
Words sometimes a poor thing. Good luck. Goodbye. Goodbye.
They're in Czechoslovakia. They're gonna hijack a plane, fly it all the way to England across occupied Europe.
20 miles offshore by secret code.
I love this plane.
Gas. That's stopping for gas. I'd be trying to make it to the island of Rhodes. Or, no, what, not Rhodes. Malta. Malta's still
good call.
at this point of the war.
Good call.
It's a pretty good projection screen right there. That's got to be captured German footage or a captured German plane. Because that's a real
Now is that chance.
A Junkers 88, I
wow.
believe.
You'll always know, won't you?
It's a JU-88. I'm not. It is a German light bomber.
Your encyclopedia knowledge of early 20th century munitions is remarkable. I don't think I've ever told you that before, but it is genuinely impressive.
Right, 50 mark, hands up. Right up. All clear, Bronte.
Brass balls this guy's got. I heard a story about a British commander that did something similar to that, but instead of just a pistol, he also had a grenade with the pin pulled. Like, you do anything stupid, we all die.
Straight up Die Hard style.
That was his signature move for clearing bunkers.
Yeah.
Shoot me, we all die.
The dead man switch, baby.
After him.
Someone had better use that in a movie, because if they don't, I will.
Seriously.
For me, they actually did capture a German plane, and they're using it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That is a EF-110 heavy fighter. Basically, they were as big as the bombers that they were supposed to be escorting.
But they were fighters?
They were classified as fighters, but they were practically useless.
If we get to that cloud, we will lose them.
So the extra size didn't make them more durable or anything? Like,
no, it just made them bigger targets.
Yeah.
What then?
Who?
What?
Just a simple little magic.
And they don't show them the return flight because, to be frank, I doubt that they would have made it that far.
Right.
Probably, as I said, they probably would have been better off going to Malta, to England, from Czechoslovakia.
Brother Harrison, what did you think of the adventures of Tartar Sauce? What?
Tartar
or R2?
Jan Tartun. It was very entertaining. Yeah, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more had there not been so many ad interruptions. But oh well, that's YouTube for you.
That is our platform, yes.
Hopefully we'll edit all those out. But yeah, I found it very enjoyable.
Yes, I can confirm that the finished product will have all of those snippied and splicey. And yes, I quite enjoyed this film as well. Again, it did surprise me a bit that even though we're not sure, we're pretty sure that this was a one-off character. It seems like somebody who could have carried a franchise to me, a la Jason Bourne, a la James Bond, etc., etc.
Yeah, I would love to see more of this character, but yeah, I'm fairly certain it's also a one-off.
Great performance by this Robert Donut, who we don't know much about, but
he's probably related to Donut Operator.
Probably.
He's got the stash and everything.
Yes. No, again, very strong, good comedic timing throughout. I got very strong Bill Murray, kind of Jim Carrey. Some of Jim Carrey's better stuff, like Truman Show, stuff like that. Like I got very strong vibes there. Good story. Loved the twists and turns. Always the undercover fish out of water is always a good tale, and they did it very well here. They did it well.
Indeed they did. And I'm honestly surprised they got their hands on like an actual German bomber to film that outro. I wonder how many strings they had to pull in order for that to happen.
To actually have the production company be able to use it? Yeah, like I don't know, like those relationships were tighter during the World War II. Like I know like a lot of Hollywood was making stuff like in conjunction with the military, and I assume that was also the same in Britain. But yeah, it's a good question.
All right. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, I hope you enjoyed our reaction/review of The Adventures of Tartoon. Tune in again next time for our World War Wednesdays and Monster Movie Mondays. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to both this channel and to Historians and my main channel. It's linked down in the description down below. And anyway, guys, this has been your host, Harrison MacArthur, Draco Pendragon, signing off.
Be good, all you beautiful, sexy bitches. We out.
Does a man have to fight all his life, only in death to take flight to the skies? Warmongers fight to take my throne.